I think you enjoyed this too much. And this is my discomfort.
Yeah, I am. How do you choose to identify?
I don't identify with a particular thing.
So basically, this question,
Identification for me is context driven.
Because we can't find an independent organisation in the States that works that. And here in the UK...
And so in different contexts I identify with different things.
So what's your answer then? Is there institutional racism?
The next question is about what I guess you do to heal from racism.
I want to think about that. I'm not sure that I know a succinct answer to how I heal from racism. I have certainly been a recipient of racism or racist attitudes and behaviour. I think I try to engage in activities for myself that removes me from particular situations where I have to think about the impact of racism and try to be as optimistic as I can that somewhere along the line I can stand above that kind of a behaviour. What was your question?
What causes or campaigns, I guess you've put on events that I know, or activism work are you involved in?
I don't think of myself as an activist, so I will struggle to tell you that I'm involved in campaigns or causes. What I do know is that I endeavour to call out racism or racist behaviour. I engage in conversations that can be quite difficult to have, whether with senior management within psychology, or with friends and with colleagues, and being mindful of people's experiences of being on the receiving end of racism, or even quite recently, people who I suppose have been ignorant as to their participation or contribution to a racist behaviour. So I'm not an activist, but I would gladly stand up and talk about racism.
Do you have any suggestions on how others, us, you, me, we can heal from racism?
I think any form of healing, for me, comes from within, comes from being self-aware, comes from your principles and values. But also, if you have a community, healing can come from your community. And sometimes that community doesn't necessarily look like you. Your community can be your group of friends that you feel you can trust, that you feel that you can be vulnerable with. I think we use the word space, certainly within a psychological setting, perhaps, is finding the space with like-minded people where there isn't any hindrance on your thoughts and feelings and experiences in the moment, and giving yourself permission to be, and that it is okay that you have gone through this experience even though it's been a negative one. I think sometimes we need to take a moment with ourselves. I'm not sure that healing can come from the community alone. I think it has to be something that the individual engages with, as well as engaging with the community. Whatever that might mean, healing means something very different to different people. To me, healing is about being free. Healing is about being able to tell my story of the experiences that I've had as a recipient of racist behaviour, or being engaged with people who have had these experiences themselves, or being part of a system that is racist. And taking a minute to understand what that really means. Racism and healing isn't just about healing today, it's about how my healing helps in my forever life journey.
Thank you. Last but not least,
You had 5 questions.
have you connected with yourself today?
I've had a really good weekend actually. I've had lots of moments where I've remembered different parts of my experiences. Yeah, I have connected with myself.
Thank you for connecting with us.
Don't record that.
About it and talk about it over the years. So
Yeah, you need to promise me you're recording that.
see it around the world. It's not a big deal, but it's also an important.
I can't believe you were recording that. Come on. What's wrong with you?
Issues that we're concerned about go without redress. They don't get attention. And